And you advise him on constitutional and human rights matters.
Yes.
We'll come to the array of issues that have happened ever since his election in 2022. But first, before even compensation, there's an absurdity, is it, in the cases of Kenyans, more than 70, who are charged with terrorism law for taking part in demonstrations. Should that be your starting point first?
You see, Abdulkader, the performance of democracy is a very difficult thing. You know, I said when we were speaking at KICC on Katiba Day that our constitution, our democracy, is only 15 years of age. And so we are learning how to perform, particularly the right to assembly, the right to speak, and the right to associate. It's a complex process for us to master this ritual of democracy. And so what we have seen over the last 2 years, June 2024, and then the first part of this year, is regrettable. We've seen scenes that are somewhat dystopian, quite frankly, where, you know, the police have clashed with demonstrators. A lot of people have lost their lives, most of those being civilians, but of course some law enforcement. So I think what we are doing is responding to this pain that people are suffering. People have lost their loved ones. And I think on the law enforcement side, I think they are trying to grapple with how you address such an outcome. But what my panel seeks to do is to, first of all, to cool down temperatures in the country. Because, you know, people have lost loved ones. People have lost children, their fathers, breadwinners. These are very serious things to happen in our country. And so what we want to do is to do two things initially, is to compensate the victims by dignifying them, but also giving them compensation that will give them an economic meaning, you know, for their lives. Some of them to start all over again because what they had was taken away. So that's compensation and reparation. But then over the long term, we want to think about how do you really perform Article 37 of the Constitution.